Hi you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for liking, subscribing, being here, being you. Be the best you. There's only one of you here. Thank you for being a part of my dream and my journey, and for sharing your time with me and watching this video. So
it's all possible, and it's always right around the corner. So stick around. Don't up. Don't yourself up. Don't hurt yourself too bad when you get mad. Stay alive. It's coming. It's already here, really. But you got to wake up to it being here. It's right here, right now. So make me proud.
today we are going to talk about existential dread. Existential dread. That's how you pronounce it, right? Because yeah, I've been feeling a little bit of that. And well, let me just get into the meaning. It's an overwhelming feeling. I had to read it from my iPad, but my iPad is charging like over here, so my bad. But overwhelming feeling of anxiety, hopelessness, or insignificance that arises when a person confronts the realities of human existence, such as death, freedom, isolation, or the lack of an inherent meaning to life. Then it comes into a few specific forms. I'll just say what I'm feeling. I'm feeling definitely the meaningless dread. Meaningless dread, you know what I'm saying? Oh, achieving a major milestone like graduating or landing a dream job, and feeling unexpectedly empty because you realize no goal has ultimate permanent value. And then there's also the mortality dread, staring out at the night sky or reading about the vastness of the universe. Yeah, can I see it? And feeling paralyzed by how minuscule and temporary human life is. And then there's like other types of dread, but yeah, we're just gonna talk about that. And that was all I needed you for, so thank you. You can charge. Need that shit to charge because I like to watch TV while I eat. But yeah, you guys, I just been for me, basically, I have been on a journey and a road of becoming my best self within the past, I mean, honestly, my whole life. But now I'm finally at not the finish line, but for me, the finish line. But it's not a finish line though. It's like a celebratory line. Because like for so long, I was spending so much time becoming the person. I'm like, my head down here, but yeah, I spent so much time becoming the person that I wanted to be. I spent so much time chasing her, following her. I spent so much time, even with my YouTube, like just grinding, putting videos out, putting the content out. I spent so much time within my own thoughts, continuing and being on my own ass to think positively, to think in my favor, to be strong within my faith, be strong within myself. I work so hard to continuously show love for myself. I've been on a journey of chasing fun, chasing freedom, chasing the life of my dreams. And now I am at a place where I am in the life of my dreams. And for me, the life of my dreams is bigger than like making money, having the house, having da. Of course, that's included though. But right now, I'm living a life of pure love and joy, which is what I've always wanted, because I've always felt like that's what life is about. And I feel like, but as I am living my life in joy, and I'm creating that in my life, and I'm making sure that's incorporated in my days, sometimes I get sad for the world, because it's like, dang, like we really overcomplicate life with so much bullshit and so much like distractions and noise that does not matter. And really nothing matters. And I don't know, sitting with that and really like observing that and being still enough to like see that and feel that, like it's kind of a mind fuck. And I was like, I feel like I'm having like an ego death, because it's like nothing matters. All that matters is fun and joy, but our whole life we hear like, you had to get serious, you had to do this, you had to do that, life is not fun. Oh, it's fun being an adult, right? Oh, you know, you ain't gonna be laughing and stuff when you get to bed. Like, you know, we hear that. And but it's like life doesn't have to be like that in a sense. Like, yeah, you gotta pay bills and stuff comes up and stuff, but that's just life, whether you're an adult or a kid. Like, that's just life. Stuff comes up, you have to deal with things, and it's a season of your life and you move on. But sometimes I feel sad because like people really don't understand that. Like, I think part of the freedom as an adult is like, yeah, you could buy whatever you want, but also like you can feel whatever you want, you can make rules on whatever you want, you can create your own life. You had the freedom to do that. But I feel like so many, and especially society, doesn't get into that, doesn't talk about it, and you know, it's like we're sold this big lie as to what life really is. Like, I'm realizing now that life really is about being your own best self. I really truly feel like everybody is here to be you. Like, just be you, and whatever that means. What do you want to do? What lights a fire in you? What makes you excited? Do that. Like, and I feel like life is really that simple and easy. And it took me a while to allow life to be that simple and easy. You know, for so long I had the belief of like, no, like it has to be hard. I have to struggle. I have to work hard. I have to lose sleep. Like, I had like those beliefs, and it took me a minute to really fully let them go. And now that I'm here and I have let them go, it's just very different for me, and it kind of makes me dread, like, not that I don't want to live, I'm not saying that at all, but it just makes me dread, like, it just makes me dread the system we're in, I guess. And it's like, you know, because you do wake up and you're here, and you know, but it's like, I don't know, I really don't know how to explain it, but it literally just feels like an ego death for real. And it feels like a lot of things that we think about, worry about, like, it really doesn't matter. We're really just here on a floating rock. Like, I don't know, I think about that sometimes. And even the mortality thing, it really is truly like, none of us gets out of here alive. Why do we overcomplicate life so much? Why do we judge each other so much? Why do we, like, you know? And then it's like things that do matter, for example, bringing kids into this world. Like, I feel like that's really the only thing that really matters, is like big decisions like that, where you're like literally bringing and altering another life. So even things like marrying somebody, like, that matters, because you're altering somebody's life, you're changing somebody's life. Bringing a baby here, you're altering somebody's life, shaping somebody's life. You know, like, big decisions like that, of course, do matter. Make the most out of that. But nobody wants to talk about those things, or everybody just takes like a grain of salt to those things, versus like everything else is what you should be taking a grain of salt to, in my opinion. Like, I don't know, like, that's just how I see stuff. But it just makes me be like, I just want to disappear from here, and I want to go to like a whole different world. Like, and sometimes like I be tired and stuff, but as always, like, this is just a season. I just wanted to come on here and talk about that, because that's just something that I'm experiencing. And as always, my channel is a big hangout spot, and I want people to know you're not alone. But seriously, like, what the fuck are we? And it's crazy because I think you know, we all want to feel fulfilled. Our ego makes us want to like feel like we're doing something and but it's like, once you make it to where you actually want to be, like I don't know, it makes you see like yeah, you had to be that to come here, but at the same time, like, I don't know how to explain it, y'all. Like, it's just like you're constantly chasing and constantly looking and constantly like looking back and looking forward, and like you're constantly on that ride, right? Like, but then one day you wake up, you have it all, your work comes easy to you, it's like just another day, but this is your new normal. And now that you're in your new normal, and it is normal, you have everything, you're fulfilled, da da da. It's like, wow, like, even though you've reached a goal, like it said on the internet, like, it still feels like a lot of times we think our goals are like this big ass accomplishment or something, and it is, but just like anything else is temporary. Like, you can accomplish that, and then the next day you're back to normal. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we accomplish things, but then the next day we're on to another goal, or the next day we're just back to living our everyday life, washing our ass, brushing our teeth, eating food, surviving, you know. And but you know, it's like, I don't, and it's like not hard, but it's just like, wow, like, okay. And that sometimes can make you feel like empty and like like it humbles you. Like, I don't, that's why I'm like, it's like an ego death. Like, it just humbles you to realize, like, your goals and your dreams and everything that's outside, it's honestly a privilege and a luxury to achieve them and to have it, because everything really is inside of you. You already have everything inside of you, so the things outside should just be bonuses and part of the fun of living here, right? When we accomplish a goal and stuff, it's the fun of becoming that, chasing that. But then it's like, once again, once you get there, it's just like, well, I'm here now, this is me, and okay. And that's why, like, I'm seeing why they say, like once you get one thing, you're always going to be looking for something else. Like, you know, that's just how our brains are. Like, it makes a lot of sense, because yeah, like that, I don't know, it's just like, yeah, you have a goal, but like, it doesn't matter. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, it matters, but it doesn't matter. And then, like, I think of things and I'm just like even my YouTube channel, like, yeah, I have a YouTube channel, I do videos, da da da, but like, the world is gonna keep spinning whether I do them or not. The world is gonna keep spinning whether I do something or not. Like, and then when you think, like, having that perspective, it really just makes you like, just live, you know. It's like, just be, just live, just do what you want, like, do what's on your mind in the moment, and just continuously take care of yourself and take care of your mental health and stuff, of course, and connect with people and all that stuff. But like, just live, just be. But like, coming to this realization, it honestly took a lot out of me, and I kind of feel a little guilty and a little bit of grief. So yeah, I'm just like in that space for right now. It's okay though. You know, we're human. We constantly are feeling things. Things are constantly changing. We constantly are trying our best, doing our best, you know. So hey, it be like that sometimes. Sometimes you just have a little bit of existential dread. You just be like, but yeah, how are you guys doing? Have any of you guys experienced that? I think that's all I really have to say. As always though, if you want me to go into more details and want to talk about it more, always just let me know. That's what I'm here for. And yeah, I've been watching Love Island, y'all. I don't know, it's so funny, or not funny, it's just kind of crazy, like how you watch a show and then like all you see online and social media is discourse about the show, people making up their own projections and their own conclusions and stuff. And I don't know, that's just kind of funny to see sometimes, because it's like, wow, like, once again, society has a lot of work to do. I did watch the Michael movie. I actually did enjoy it. Like, I understand why people said like it was jumpy in terms of timelines and it didn't really go deep and all that stuff, and that like other movies were better. Like, I totally get that, but it was cool to see his nephew role play as him or something, or give his own uncle, you know, that honor and that tribute. That was pretty cool. But I feel like it highlighted most of the great things in Michael Jackson's life, and I like, for me, that it was enough. I don't want to keep seeing Michael Jackson stuff. Like, I'm not gonna lie, Michael Jackson has a spirit that you can feel forever. Like, he has a spirit that you could just feel energy. Like, even watching the movie, like, it was kind of trippy. I was seeing his nephew, but I'm seeing him at the same time, because they do look alike, you know. And I'm just like, wow, like this really does not do justice on his life. But maybe I don't want that, because even as I'm watching the movie, like part of me wanted to go like to YouTube and just watch his videos and like go down rabbit holes and stuff. But I was like, nah, like I can't, because for real, for your mental health and for your peace, like it does suck that we lost a GOAT, like for dead ass, like GOAT, legend, icon. Like we really lost a great person, you know. So but yeah, I enjoyed it, and I enjoyed that it didn't get into his death. I like towards the end I was like, is this gonna get into his death? But it didn't. And I honestly, like, even that for me was a great note to end off of, because once again, like, yes, things happen in people's life, but some stuff really is sad. Like, and I don't know, maybe it's because like I'm like empath vibes, and like I can really like, but me personally, I just didn't need to see that, so I did enjoy it. It brought back like little memories and stuff of his music and shit, and I was fucking with that. And then of course it did go into like his Pepsi stuff and his dad whipping him and stuff, but I honestly just saw it as a highlight reel, and to me it was a sweet tribute. Of course I do know a lot of stuff happened behind the scenes, and I know like his family and stuff, everybody was different and all that, but hey, just as an observer, I'm honestly not too mad at it. Please let that be the last Michael movie, please, y'all. I don't want to keep, you know, it's like you make peace with the fact that the man gone and shit, and then, you know, just come back up. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I'm honestly ready though for Love Island to be over. I am. I don't know, it's weird, you know, you're on a dating show, but then when it comes time to date, y'all don't want to do it. Like, just off of that, new crew, new villa, like, let's just get to next season. Like, I remember when I used to watch Love Island, and like people would have hella connections, and then when it's time for you to pick your couple, like it was hard for people to pick, because they're like, damn, like I like this dude and this dude. And like I remember like people would literally make like pros and cons, like, okay, pros and cons about this person, and then choose, like, you know, like people actually had to really like put that work in to choose and stuff. Now they just like, oh, we locked in off the first week. But I feel like that literally shows like society though, like, or that's how I see it, because these people are young, under the age of like 27 or so, between like they're like 21 to 27. And when you think, and I'm 26, so I'm like in this age group, but when you think of like COVID and even about like peers and stuff, like everybody do get attached. Like it seems like everybody has like an anxious attachment style, which makes a lot of sense. You know, we did go through COVID, we were young as fuck, going through a pandemic, you know, that does a lot with your mental, people dying and stuff, you know, it do make you want to be clingy. And our generation just off the bat, you know, clingy as fuck. You know, we need a lot of therapy. But yeah, just seeing that though, it's like, wow. And then seeing like people, it's like people are mad at women for being women. Like women, we are emotional, and we do be doing some shit, like we do. But then it's like people are getting mad at men for being men. Yes, a man is gonna look at a girl ass, and he might tell her, yeah, I looked at your ass. Like, that's men though. You know, like, why would you trust? And then even women, you know, women, all you gotta do is tell them this nice stuff, sweet talk, the girls start believing you, trust you. And then, you know, even me as not an older woman, but at my age, it's like, why would you trust a man within a couple days that you just met? Why would you even listen to that shit? Take it with a grain of salt, detach, and keep exploring. You know, hey, you said what you said, but hey, now you mad because he over here exploring. He done took back his word. Like, Love Island, just next. But if this is really how like my generation is dating, y'all, no, we really need therapy. No, we really do. And I see why a lot of y'all be on social media like doing the most dumbest attention seeking ass shit. And I see why everybody just be going to get the BBLs and stuff, because now for real, our generation, we don't took it a little too far. It might be the social media stuff, I don't fucking know, but it probably is social media, but like, nah, we need to start getting off of these apps, like, for real. I think we need to start going out and touching grass. Like, I don't know. But yes, that's all I had to say. I love you guys. Please continue to be safe outside, cool and everything. Drink your water. Stay hydrated. Okay, you can't be falling out of heat strokes. We need you here. You matter. You are important. We do need you here, and the world is better with you in it. So stay. I love you guys. Let me know your thoughts and everything, and if you've been feeling the same way, your story, whatever you want to leave, you are comfortable and safe to leave here. Love y'all. Bye.